Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destination. Welcome again in your online chemistry class. This is Mr. Naresh Jamid. In previous online class, we have discussed about thermosetting polymers, thermoplastic polymers, elastomers, and fibers. Example of elastomer are vulcanized rubber, Buna ash, Buna and neoprene. Similarly, examples of fibers are nylon double six, terylene, rayon, wool, etc. Examples of thermoplastic polymers are polythene, PVC, polypropylene, polystyrene, etc. Similarly, examples of thermosetting plastics or polymers are bakelite, melamine, formaldehyde resin, etc. It is so interesting online class. First, we discuss about homework questions. Question was give an example of each homopolymer and copolymer. Solution is example of homopolymer is PVC, polythene, polypropylene, polystyrene, etc. And example of copolymer or heteropolymer are nylon double six, terylene, etc. Next question was give an example of natural and synthetic polymer. Solution is cotton, wool, protein, nucleic acid, etc. are the example of natural polymer. Nylon double six, polythene, polystyrene, PVC, etc. are the example of synthetic or man-made polymers. Next question was write the chemical formula of nylon double six. Solution is nylon double six is a polymer in which hexamethylene diamine and adipic acid are monomers, so its chemical formula is it is a polyamide polymer. It is amide bond. So chemical formula of nylon double six is like this. I hope your answers are right. In today's class, we shall reading about methods of polymerization. Methods of polymerization. There are mainly two types of polymerization. First is addition or chain growth. Polymerization. When monomers molecule combine together to form polymer by addition reaction, then this process is called addition polymerization. The monomers used in are unsaturated molecules like alkene, alkadiene, and their derivatives. In this process, the monomer units are added to successive growing chain. So this process is called chain growth polymerization. chain growth polymerization, and the product are called chain growth polymers. In addition, polymerization, very important, monomer molecules are unsaturated neutral and neutral. They are required to be active for the addition polymerization, therefore, an inhibitor or initiator is required to start the process of polymerization. An active particle of this initiator reacts with the neutral or unreactive molecule to make it reactive. Depending upon the nature of reactive particle, which chain initiator particles, this reaction can be classified into two types. First is free radical. We have discussed about free radical, which is a reaction intermediate in class 11 chapter 12. And another one is ionic. There are three steps in both the above types of addition polymerization. First is chain initiating step. Second is chain propagating step, and third and last step is chain terminating step. We have discussed about three steps in our class 11th. So first we read about free radical addition polymerization. So important online class. Alkenes or alkadiene and their derivatives polymerize in presence of O2, peroxide, or peroxy acid to form polymers, and these are called initiator. Very important for your competition paper also. These peroxide like benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide generate free radical initiator and thus acts as catalyst. For example, formation of polythene by ethene. Very, very important. This free radical adds to monomer molecule to form a new free radical of bigger size. Here, monomer unit is ethene. Now next step second. Chain propagating step. In this step, already formed free radical reacts with one more another molecule of monomers and form other size free radical like this. Already formed free radical which reacts with another monomer molecule and formed a new other free radical. The repetition of this sequence with new and bigger radical carries the chain forward. So this step is called chain increasing step. For example, An unit of monomer combined with free radical and formed new and bigger free radical. Now next step third. When monomer molecules combine to finish, then the free radical reacts together to form neutral molecules. With this step, the reaction completes, so it is called chain termination step. Sometimes chain termination is also done by external elements. This step is possible by four following ways. First is coupling. Two growing polymer chain having free radical combine together to form neutral polymer molecules. This is called coupling. So it is a free radical chain and it is another free radical chain. Suppose that N1 and here N2. After combine together, form neutral polymer molecule like this. CH2, 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 CH2 for methylene group. Here unpaired electron after pairing converted into bonding condition and form a neutral molecule of polymer. This is called coupling. Now next, in second way, disproportionation. Disproportionation. Two radicals form neutral molecules by transfer of hydrogen from any one radical to another radical. This is called disproportionation. Like this. A proton from transfer to this carbon and then form a neutral molecule of polymer. So it is converted into CH3 and here carbon-carbon double bond is established. After transfer of proton. Now next, third way of chain neutral chain transfer is chain transfer. It takes place as following. Here RH is a chain transfer agent. Proton transfer to the carbon, then CH2 or methylene group is converted into methyl group. So it is chain transfer step. Here RH is a chain transfer agent. It may be initiator or monomers. Very important. It may be initiator or monomers, but generally the chain termination takes place by solvent. Very, very important. Now next, for these inhibitors. Inhibitors are the chemical substances which are attached with active free radicals, hydroquinone, nitrobenzene, dinitrobenzene, etc. are the commonly used as inhibitors. Very, very important for your competition. If P dot is a growing polymer chain and nitrobenzene is inhibitors, then chain termination takes place as following. Here, oxygen has negative charge and nitrogen has positive charge. So, if P dot is the growing polymer chain and nitrobenzene is inhibitors, then chain termination takes place as following. Here, P dot or growing polymer chain attached to oxygen atom, and after chemical reaction, chain termination takes place like this. Thanks.